ESPN's Chris Broussard, for reasons I cannot explain, taking unnecessary shots at Russell Westbrook, comparing him to Deontay Wilder. I have no idea what the hell that's about, but let's talk about it anyway.
Push the weight in our flex. Flex alive is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
No, and look, I hesitate to make this comparison because I don't think Deontay Wilder is like an all-time great heavyweight, right?
Okay.
But Russ is kind of like the Deontay Wilder of the NBA. He's got that punch, right? And he's got that gaudy record, which Russ has the triple doubles.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, Wilder's got no fundamentals. Right? And Russ really isn't fundamentally sound. Can't shoot, makes bad decisions with the basketball, doesn't understand time and score.
Doesn't play defense.
He's got heart, and we saw Wilder had heart against Fury.
True.
Shout out to my brother New York Forever 777 for sending me that. This is why I don't watch certain things. Now, I said that Chris Broussard was from ESPN. He's not. He's from that other place that I don't watch. I don't watch that shit. You see why? What was that? Now, for those of you that pay attention to the NBA in depth, y'all go ahead and decipher what they're saying about Russell Westbrook. He's on the Lakers. They just said he has all these accolades, triple doubles. He's fashioning skirts and he's in the limelight. But for some reason, LeBron James is out and the Lakers are failing, apparently, based off of what they said. But this comparison to Deontay Wilder, oh yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. Dude, what are you doing? I just uploaded a video and I made reference to the media and how they not even critique, they disrespect Deontay. You see? It's not a lie. He said he lacks fundamentals. So a guy that lacks fundamentals got a bronze medal, the only person. So everybody else in the 2008 Olympics lacked fundamentals because Deontay is the only person that even got a medal. Lacks fundamentals, 10 title defenses, next to Muhammad Ali. Highest KO ratio. Let me guess. The heavyweight division isn't what it was in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s. Lacks fundamentals. Did Muhammad Ali lack fundamentals when he lost to Joe Frazier the first time? Oh, I'm sorry, but you can't compare Joe Frazier to anybody else that Deontay Wilder's fought. Deontay Wilder just lost to the best man in the game, one of the biggest heavyweights in the world to ever do it, right? Did King Kong Ortiz have better fundamentals than Deontay Wilder? Did he not? Chris? Huh? There's a trail of destruction that Deontay Wilder has left. Tell his opponents about him lacking fundamentals and ask them why they lost. Ask King Kong Ortiz, get a Spanish translator, and ask him, why'd you get knocked out by Deontay Wilder twice? Ask Bermain Stavern, ask Dominic Brazil. All of these guys have better fundamentals, but they all took a dirt nap. Chris? Now, I'm not here to justify Russell Westbrook. I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew what was going on in the NBA. I've lost my luster for the NBA. That's another discussion I don't even care to have. But you got on there and brought his name up for what? For what? I just said in the video I just did how American media violates and disrespects him. I just said it. There's a lot of fighters historically that had great fundamentals that lost. Vernon Forrest had better fundamentals than Ricardo Mayorga. Who won that? Who won that? Huh? Tommy Hearns had better fundamentals than Iran Barkley. Who won that? I can go on and on and on. You could have used any example in the world. You went straight to Deontay Wilder. Why is that? And when I tell you that American media can't stand this man for whatever reason, this is what I'm talking about. That shot was so unnecessary. I don't know whether he's on ESPN or I don't know. I don't care. He's sitting there and you hear Skip Brainless in the back. Do I need to remind you how Skip doesn't know boxing? His only defense when you question him is, I was at Hagler versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Who cares? Who cares? No one cares. Such an unnecessary and lame shot. A man that lacks fundamentals, not Fury on his ass how many times in their trilogy? How's that for fundamentals? Because according to y'all guys, Deontay Wilder's the worst heavyweight you've ever seen, right? Then look at that KO ratio. Ask Tyson Fury now that the dust has settled. Ask him now. You don't get this far in boxing lacking fundamentals. You idiots. What is wrong with y'all? Oh. Don't answer that because I already know. Such an unnecessary shot. I don't know what's going on with Russell Westbrook. But then you comparing him to Deontay Wilder, that can't be good. If it's coming out your mouth. If they got the fourth round right. Let's just say Fury got slept after the first knockdown, he ain't moved. Y'all would still be complaining. Oh, he was losing until, as usual. So once again, my point is proven. He could do no right. Deontay could do no right. At any point, because I don't watch that show, y'all got to let me know. Did they big up Clarissa Shields and give her a good old E for effort? Did they? Did they talk about how the industry is doing her dirty? No, because they would have to be consistent and talk about how the industry, them included, is doing Deontay dirty. American heavyweight champion. Started fighting for his daughter. Literally rags to riches. He's not Floyd Mayweather inside the ring, nor outside. But he's a man's man. Never outweighed anybody in his fights. Always fighting against the grain. Y'all don't talk about things like that. You violate and disrespect him. And you wonder why he don't answer his phone. Y'all don't use it anyway. Y'all make up lies about him. Oh, he's depressed. Did you speak to him? But y'all had his phone number though, right? But you'd rather lie. Man, old media for you. This is why we don't deal with him. And this is why he don't deal with him. F you, Chris Broussard. F you with a lit flare. Right up that hole, you jerk.